Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream that I'm not ready for, and so I'm still getting prepared. But I thought, you know what? I can share that preparation to everybody. So we're gonna let's see. I got YouTube going, check. Oh, Twitch, check. Next up, I'm gonna post on a Blue Sky. Simple Friday afternoon chatting and maybe drawing stream. What do I want to write? What do I want to write for this message? I'm always... Live now. Assuming this is being read at 4K PST. All right, let's see, I need to link things. I need to link my Twitch. I need to link this particular stream. Yeah. And then we're just gonna tag it. EN VTuber, that's me. Not VTuber, VTuber. V-Sky, I think, is one of the tags. Drawing, yeah. Hashtag Twitch. Hashtag. Oh my God, that was a journey. That was such, let me post this Blue Sky tweet. Got that done. Oh, okay. I can talk about this. I had a hell of a time getting this set up, and honestly, it works half the time. So what I did is I bought the Elgato. I got a capture card, right? Capture. Oh, which one is Capture 4K? I think I got. Yes, I got. Here we go. I want a screenshot, not like a little fancy dangling animation. Here you go. No, that one's too. Here we go. This is a quality I want. Convert and save image. I was going to copy paste directly from my browser into OBS. That's a different problem. So I have this downloads. Oh my God, fighting. It's so big. So I have this guy. Let me get this. So this. So I have this guy. This is the get my pen out here. This is the what the can't draw without that's swap iCloud. I'm going to turn off, turn this screen capture off for a quick second because I don't want to accidentally, is this button? Yeah. Cannot change brushes when iCloud's unavailable. What the fudge? 1 second here. I seem to have lost all my brushes for Procreate. I've lost all my brushes. That's a problem. My brushes. I had a lot of brushes. Well, I'll deal with that in a second. So, let me just choose a basic ass brush, I guess. Pencils. Good enough. So I got this guy here. This pencil's weird. 1 second. I want a pen. Let's get a fine liner. So this is the Elgato 4K capture card. So this guy, I have a iPad. Here's a little Procreate side brush. Here's a little top window. Here's my missing brush library. So for my iPad, I have a little USB dongle. That is, this guy is a USB-C to HDMI. And the HDMI out here plugs into this card here. And that right there on the HDMI inside. Oh. And then from here, we have USB-C. Connects to my desktop. My desktop looks like some fans in the front. Spinning. It's got like a little drawer, little fractal case. So this is desktop. And then in the desktop, I have it goes to OBS. So as OBS, it's set up as a, what are you, my guy? Video capture device. So the video capture device in OBS with kind of just like, I installed the Elgato drivers at some point. I don't have the Elgato software running because that seems to like, the capture card can only be grabbed by one input, one output at a time. And so it's the, if that's open, OBS can't register it. So you got to close that software, but you need the drivers installed. And then it's listed as a device under the OBS capture device. I leave everything as default. I did have to update the firmware on my capture card here because it was showing up like OBS wasn't getting the resolution right. So that was something I did have to do. The problem is, where the fudge did my brushes go? Procreate, why did you eat all my brushes? My brushes. Okay. What's the problem? Preferences. Store brushes in iCloud. Apparently not turned on. Cool. All right, we're gonna import for files. But it took a lot of fiddling, a lot of turning on and off a bunch of times. Procreate. Brushes. Can't believe I lost my brushes. Let's see, where was it? Street art, pens, classic library? No. I only used like 3 brushes. Okay, those are all gone. That's his problem. Did I install them for the iCloud? Numbers. Procreate brushes 2 items. That's now it says it has 25. Now it's syncing with iCloud. Okay. Classic library, recent. Drawing? It ate my brushes. You know what? This happened. Well, the Procreate library doesn't have it. This was like, it updated like a week or 2 ago where all of a sudden there's multiple libraries. And since then it's been kind of wonky on the brush front. Oopsies, I can turn this back on. But that's what I had it before. But like when I started to stream, this was empty and it says I couldn't find anything. It's kind of a scumbag thing. Let's see here. If I go to import from files, first off, am I doxing myself? Oh, thank God I'm not. iCloud? iCloud? Still not doxing myself, right? Okay. Procreate brushes. Classic library is what I wanted. Mostly I want the... Was it this one? No. No. This one. I forget which one I wanted. I downloaded like a bunch of brushes and I marked them like, oh, this is the one I like. And then I kind of stuck with it. It was like a manga fine liner set inking. Not Baskerville. Studio. Imported? G-Pen. These are the ones. But why aren't you... iCloud? Why is iCloud like... Well, this is the brush I want. This is my go-to brush. So we're just going to import that. And I guess have one brush. Cool. There we go. We have one brush. Good enough. Haha. So that's how this is the Elgato capture setup. The problems with it are one, this. Oh, it doesn't remember my size either. Procreate. Why'd you shit the bed? My adapter sometimes requires me to unplug it. This is gonna sound wrong. It's gonna sound so wrong. And turn the USB-C port upside down for it to register properly, which I'm not gonna say I paid $6 for this adapter on Amazon. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say the build quality and reliability is reflected in that price, but perhaps I could have spent a little bit more on this adapter. Like maybe get a real brand name, maybe one where if I try to, it has like a HDMI and a charging port. If I try to charge it with the HDMI, it kind of stops working for a while. And then like, it makes me wonder, did I burn out my USB slot on my iPad? Given that I spent like 160 on the capture card, I probably should have spent more on the actual adapter. That's on me. Anyway, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this picture of my capture card here. Now, so when I bought this guy, it's when I was using a laptop to stream. So I needed like an external portable capture card. Since then, I had built a full desktop, and I kind of wish I had just gotten a PCIe capture card inside the desktop to streamline things instead of having like this little dongly thing hanging out. But I'm not going to spend money to get rid of cables. I'm just going to have the underside of my desk be a rat's nest. And that's okay for now. I'm not trying to impress anybody. No one's looking under my desk. Hopefully. Did I lose all my preferences as well? Okay, that's the same. Did I lose my color palettes? I swear to God, if I lost my color palettes. Okay, still my color palettes. Oh, thank God. If I lost my color palettes on top of it, mad. Would have been upset. Can't eat my brushes. Who does that? This is where it shows I haven't drawn in a while, so I'm trying to get back into it. So this is the chatting portion as I warm up on this, and I make sure all my audio is all fine across the board. Audio looks good. Okay. I had a list of things I wanted to draw somewhere. Actually, are they my files? Downloads? Oh, where did I save them? I would have saved them on my computer. Streaming folder? Art, maybe? Emote inspiration. Maybe under emotes. There's one. I want to draw an emote. No, I don't want to draw an emote. We're gonna. So what I really want to draw is I want to draw my new outfit, but I haven't like revealed it yet, so we're not going to be drawing that. And I'll just be sad about it. What do I? You know, let's stall. I'm gonna stall. First off, I started doing this last stream. We're gonna put a little. Oh, jeez, this feels weird. It's like when you have something set up and you're used to it, and all of a sudden all your settings get rejected. You're just like, what the fudge? Why is that? Sorry, I'm trying to work out why. Is it a pen thing? Is my pen nib? Oh, it's like if I hit this angle, it gets kind of like, it's weird. I think my pen nib might be going. I've done that before. I've done a lot of tracing and sketching from my outfit designs. I just don't want to like, I want to wait until it's fully done before doing a full like, here's the new outfit, and then I can draw it. Even though it's like, I have the final design, it's in the rigging phase, which is like a month, 2 months. It's gonna be well. It's gonna be well rigging phase. Makes me sad. I'm like, I want to share it now. I mean, I could. Nothing's stopping me besides myself. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. Wow, this is like. Is the size off? Is my sensitive? Sorry, I'm still recovering my brush situation. The G Pen taper, was that not the one I was using? iCloud? Brushes. Classic library. It was under. Oh shit, what was that? Unported? G brush taper, sketch shading. Was it this one? Streamline, new. Can I just import the whole folder? Again? Procreate, classic library, imported. I can't do the whole thing. I definitely sketch brush, G Pen, taper. I don't remember it being called G Pen taper. Oh, you know, I should do import. It's just one at a time? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This is upsetting. Library got eaten. Oh, I wonder if I do this. If I go that button, cannot collect to iCloud. iCloud is not available. Is iCloud down right now? Is iCloud down? I want to get to the point where I can do new characters from scratch. iCloud's not down. Thank you, Google. I think it's like my eventual goal. I'm still just like, what's this one? Ooh, got some like wiggle to it. But the problem is I'm not good at practicing. I need to do way more practice. I just practice and draw mostly on stream, like once a week at best. And I need to get better at it. I need to do like character studies. I've gotten some like drawing books. I need to like, oh, I need to practice. And then I'm like, oh, I didn't practice. It really makes me, you know what I'm just gonna do now. Oh, sweet. G-Pen? It wasn't called G-Pen Taper. Am I like, today's too big. Maybe at 8%. There we go. Why is it like I can draw a bunch of straight lines. If I pause, sorry, I'm struggling with my brush forever. I've done the Demity drawing classes. I've done all the classes. It's just honestly a like discipline. Buckling down, practicing it. There's so many other things that I want to do at the same time, and honestly, a big part of it is my full-time job sucks a lot of like the life force out of my tiny body, and it's like by the time I'm like out, like I can't focus on drawing during the workday, and then like afterwards, I'm just like. I have to like cook and take care of myself and clean. There's so many things we have to clean. Being an adult sucks. Now, wow, this pen is like. Jeez, I'm like. This is not my normal pen. G-line streamlined paper. Can't see with the iCloud. It's right here. It's right here. Okay. I did light. Let's import the light one. Let's import all of them. Let's just individually. This is something went wrong. This is why you never update software. Streamline I did. Taper I did. Sketchbrush. Sketchbrush. Serving, what I had, Apothic, Cabernet, 2024. You know, let's take the date off that. Cabernet. Draw a little wine glass. Get a red color here. Let's get that color in there. Draw that in. There we go. I'm going to put all this up in the corner. You know what might have been? I might have been using like this brush. I just renamed it. That's possible. I definitely want to like get better. Like it's stuck behind my thing. Let's move it aside. There's like several hobbies like that. Like I've been slowly trying to learn Japanese, but it's been like a deep struggle. Learning drawing is another one. I've tried learning piano off and on over the years. Learning VTubing and streaming. There's that one. Game development, like Godot, Unity. There's another hobby in there. Not learning. Photography is a hobby. There's a bunch of, I guess cooking, baking is a hobby in that I need to do it to live. And so if I get better at it, I eat better. Graphic design for making overlays and things, like all these overlays I made. I just got a copy of After Effects for learning, for making new, Jesus Christ, why is that the eraser? Making like the intro animation. So that's on my to-do list, is learn After Effects to make my next overlay. And then it's like, I have to work a job and then socialize. And it's like, I have so many things I want to do. And some days, you know what? Honestly, some days I absolutely kill it. Yesterday, for example, just completely, I got a to-do list and I blew through it. And I did so many different things. Like, it doesn't sound impressive, but it's impressive to me. But like, some things are just like basic, like, oh, go to the gym, get groceries, cook food, work my job ostensibly, practice Japanese, journal, do some cleaning, some laundry, practice makeup, prep for stream, play games with friends, plan a show. Like, I did all these things yesterday and I was being like, great, top of the world. The problem is I stayed up till like midnight drinking wine and playing finals with a friend. And so today I felt terrible. My body was like, what have you done to me? How dare you do everything you just did, including going to the gym? Come on now. And so today's been like a big, deep, like phenomenal struggle to get anything done today. So we'll see how much drawing I actually do. Haha. You know what? We're gonna draw a basic sandwich. Let me get my reference sheet. I'll do it live. Let's see. Take my hood off here. Pop. Take my hood off. There we go. My Stream Deck button. I really want my new model. This is the problem, is I keep looking at my new 2.0 model and I keep being like, oh man, it's so good. I really want it. And I'm like, I need to be patient. It's only been like a month and a half. I'm like, but I paid for it. So I've already paid the bill. It was a lot of money. When you have all of 1 or 2 concurrent viewers, you're like, maybe I shouldn't have spent $4,000 on a model. Then my friends are all enabling. The problem is when you have friends who enable you, that's tough. But this is a hobby, not a job. Big difference. I couldn't imagine. Let's see. Let's go with. We're gonna draw a basic sketch. Here. So, quick warm-up sketch. We're gonna start with. So I'm gonna draw the head. That's my head. And then I have a chin. I have a chin down here. Go down. I'm gonna go quick sketch here. It's my fox-like chin, and I have ears at the top. I technically have ears. We're gonna ignore those. Okay. Hair comes down. Eyes are like halfway. My eyes are actually like the problem is like my eyes are a third up my head. So like if you look at like here's top of my head, chin. My eyes are at a third. I'm like, I have a lot of head. I have less head in my new model, but the current model, a lot of head. So my eyes are like here. They kind of go boop, boop, boom, 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 boom. Da, da, da. We're just doing some quick sketch for proportions. I have a tiny nose, tiny anime nose. We have a mouth, a little smug mouth. One little tooth out there. Eyebrows. Hair comes down. Okay, some big framing pieces. And then we have some like some big hair pieces. Delete these. Oh God, Jesus Christ! What type of eraser is this? I like an eraser that is the. Oh my God! Back to libraries. Classic library. Imported. Sketch brush. Get rid of some of these lines here. Do a quick little cleanup. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we got a basic. We got something on the page. Let's delete this. No, see my proportions. Okay, put this at half opacity here. We're just doing this. We're warming up here. So we got basic eyes. I have glasses. I never draw my glasses because glasses are like, I find surprisingly hard to draw. So we're gonna start with, I generally like starting with like these hair pieces. I have the eraser selected. Thanks, eraser. So we're gonna go. We got kind of like, oh, too big. Kind of like these framing pieces like this, and then framing pieces. Maybe the chin comes down. Let's make it like, we're gonna make it like a slight angle to the right. So make it to angle to the right. If I look to the right, wait a second. The left eye's bigger. This one's a little foreshortened. Placeholder mouth, placeholder nose. Oh man, I'm really out of practice. Up. That's not what my ears look like. Top of my head. Then you have like oh geez. I should stick to drawing gin britches. And then pop, 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 pop. I've been drawing chibis for so long that it's really weird to switch back to try and do anything that's not chibi based. We got little tops of hair sticking out, which is, I'll be honest, this is my actual hair. This is getting close to my actual hair. They have eyes, eyebrows. Nice, looking good. This is not looking good. This is looking awful. Okay, let's get a reference. I'm gonna get a reference here. Reference sheet. That's a good sandwich. Just my actual reference sheet. Let's grab my actual reference sheet. On my actual reference sheet. Yeah, let's get my actual reference sheet in here. So here, I'm gonna copy. Let's go back. Here, we're gonna hide what I just drew. That was warm up. That was warm, like draw box style warm up. And then add, paste, reference sheet. Okay. Namely, what I want to reference is one of my expressions here. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's practice this guy. And then I want, how do I copy? There's a way to copy and paste in Procreate that I definitely know how to do. That's not it. It's like you select, copy paste. Okay. Then we turn that one off. There you go. Got my reference here. Make my reference bigger. Put my reference over here. Okay, flip it. There we go. I don't normally draw in different sides, so we're going to try this as my my little reference here. Which is now that I've cut and copied and resized, and the fact that Procreate is destructive in its editing, it is a wee bit. It's a wee bit. It's a little pixelated. What's a couple pixels between friends? So open that up. Here we go. My plan is to do some basic drawing, then some chatting, and that's probably it. That's a stream, I guess. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna do a practice trace. Let's be honest with myself. I haven't done that in a while. So if I was to practice trace, like the shapes of what we're seeing here. I mean, I guess there's like heads. Oh my god, what? This pen is so thick. So we got like, what? No, that's not it. Heads or spheres? They're supposed to be circles, right? I can't draw circles. So a head's a circle. And then we have like, kind of looking like this way. The eyes looking like up. Okay, we're gonna draw a circle. And then like, chin, there's a chin. This is the face, right? The neck. I almost never draw necks. Getting to bodies and outfits is like advanced material. Nose a little off. Upset face. Angry eyebrows. I do have a little good angry eyebrow. Try that thicker. There we go. No ear showing. There's a plus. I'm gonna be moving into the what's it called? There's an ear. There's a cat girl ear chart where it's like ears unknown, essentially, where the ears are covered by the hair, the human ears. I've always had trouble with eyes. Eyes are very hard. Eyes drawing are hard. Eye makeup also hard. If you see someone who's good eye makeup, tell them they did a good job and their eye makeup looks great. Because that shit takes time and skill, and you can't just do it. You can't just like pick up some makeup and be like, I'm gonna do my eyes, and you're just like, this looks absolutely garbage. Like, you have your eye, and here's your eye, and you're like looking. Here's your eye, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna draw like a little wingtip, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna start drawing, and it's like you have these like weird lines start forming. You try to correct it, and it looks like this, and then you're like, oh god, draw some eyeliner, and then it's all bad, and you try to shade the top, and it looks bad. Fits highlight, and you get the mascara on, and you actually put a big blotch of mascara over here on your nose, and it's all downhill. Makeup man, hard. Oh, actually, that's the clear selection. Is there like a pen? There's no highlight erase, is there? I'll just make it tiny and then erase it. Done. Eye makeup, difficult. Even after watching tutorials, difficult. I was supposed to practice makeup today, but I didn't. I was so unmotivated. Problem is, I don't even know what makeup I want. I just know for context, I have a maid outfit for Halloween, and I want to do makeup for it. I'm not sure what makeup to do beyond like foundation, blush, concealer, mascara, eyeliner, probably something else around the eyes. Getting a good shave without cutting myself, that's the challenge. That was today. Today I'm shaving like I'm doing such a good job. I'm doing such a good job. And then it's like, oh, I cut myself here. Oh, I cut myself here. Oh, I cut myself here. I'm like, God damn it. God damn it. Stop bleeding, Stanish. Get it together. So we got eyes. Okay, so those are decent eye shapes. Eyes, mouth, we have hair. So we're gonna do hair. Let's draw it in orange. So hair comes down like that, and my own sketchiness is blocking me. I do have a cross piece here. This is inverse Stanish. I'm like, wow, tracing is a lot easier than drawing. Who knew, right? I've had some makeup struggles of late. It's fine. I mentioned this yesterday. And then the deep struggle of trying to take it off. This stuff's hard to do. Okay, so we got some rough hair, and then we got, let's have this kind of like this. It's kind of like an undercolor of a different color comes inside of the face there. Got a little. On the full model, it's like it's a lot sketchier. We got the ear. Pop. And then up here. This reference art has such good ear shapes. Get down. Some more just random little hairs. Some more hair here. What am I looking at? Oh, it's my. Okay. And then there's like some ear fluff, the actual inner part of the ear for listening. And to there. So notably, like the angle difference on the ears of this one, the inner ear is facing like straight out, while on this one, when it's rotated, it's not as much. Look at my face, and then we got some blush going. Let's get some blush on there. What's a good blush color? Kind of flush, kind of like a blushy, angry. And then eye color. Let's get the eye color. Stanish eye color. Darker color. And then we turn off the reference. Take a look how bad. You know, not so bad. Not so bad. We're going to trace this over again to see. Kind of what I really want to do is work out the minimum, like what's the minimum look, minimum sketch to feel like me. So we're gonna turn it down in opacity, make a new layer. Who dis? So I'm never certain if it's better to do like the underlying face structure first or the hair. It's honestly probably better to do the hair, or the face. Sorry, the face. We're gonna do the hair though. So do the sketch here. We're just gonna do this like a little like wow, that came out weird. It's almost like a game of telephone when you're like tracing a reference, and then tracing your trace of a trace. Go up and over. It's a nice simple drawing here. And then we have the little owl gaze up here. And then, honestly, this hair hits the side of the face. Really see how this connected in. We'll leave it for a second. Ears. Top of the head. Boop. I will say, trying to learn to draw really makes me appreciate artists, especially people who have put in the time to really master drawing. It's really impressive. Like what are the things I've spent time mastering? And I'm like, I can write some mean sequel. Impresses nobody. Nobody's like on the internet being like, we'll write a sequel query for $5. Granted, if you want a sequel query written for $5, I know Foxboy. Quit my job, become a ad hoc SQL query writer. All right, so that's pretty good. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna do the face. So let's just do, I'm kind of liking using the dark color outline, kind of the look for things. So I'm gonna go. This eye is eyebrows. Do I have a recently used palette? Oh, history. That's what I want. Recently used. Give me the eye color. color inner iris. And then dark. Ooh, what color's my eyebrows in this case? I guess the eyebrows would be like. If I drop that under layer. Oh, neck. Neck. Neck's gonna be you. Kind of like so if we take off that under layer, how are we looking? Not bad. Face, the jaw shape, I think, is a little. Oh, especially like, geez. If we look at give me a layer here. Give me a layer and give me like a dark red. This jaw shape, whatever happened up here, let's fix those. Kind of more of a down like that, and I should have done a different layer so I can erase it. How does that feel? Oh, that's better. That's better. How do I fix it? Nope. Fix that a little bit. I kind of don't like the mouth. Let's get that. There we go. That's better. Yeah, not so bad. Not so bad warming up. Was traced, yes. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna group these together, group. And then we're gonna compare it to the original. I decided to make it not angry. So, you know, I ended up doing the face a lot slimmer. Oh, I see what's missing. The big thing that was missing, as I self-critique over here, make another layer I'm never going to use. Let's go back to that red. This section, this was supposed to go like this, and there's supposed to be another lock of hair that comes down like this. And then have some like darker back hair. Kind of we're supposed to see, but we can't undo things. We can't go back. Any other? What else was I missing? Any other major pieces? I mean, this hair overlapped this area. Eyes are a little simplified and sharper. Obviously, shading and details and line work and all that, but I don't know. Not the worst thing I've ever drawn. Not the best thing. Let's get rid of my here's where I messed up layer. Let's get rid of that. Goodbye, messed up layer. Let's get rid of this layer. Group my practice layers together. Oh God. Procreate. There we go. Today on I struggle with Procreate. A lesson. Come on. Come on. In you go. And then you also go into the right group. Like so. This layer, put above. For my own entertainment, put above. And then, oh God, there's a rogue. Oh, took care of that rogue wine stain. So we got the drawing done. Looks very light. Looks very light on the monitor compared to the iPad. I have 3 screens here showing the same rendering. Is my iPad at an angle? Interesting. Ooh, let's see what it looks like actually on Twitch. There we go. On Twitch itself, which is... So Twitch matches... Oh, Twitch matches my desktop just fine. Okay. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm seeing myself so many places. Cover that up. All right, I'm taking a short yapping break. This might not be a long stream today. We'll see. This goes into the, I got overdid it a bit yesterday, and now I had a headache all day, and I eventually broke down, took headache medicine. I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. It took me, all my willpower is 1 p.m. rolls around. I'm like, I should take a shower at least. I'm a terrible person. And I did, and it's fine. Well, it wasn't fine. Then I made some for a tea, took some Excedrin, had more tea, watched some Demon Slayer, played some games, chatted with some friends on Discord, closed my work laptop for the day, ate more food. I probably need to eat more. Probably not eating enough food. That's probably what it is. Drinking 4 p.m. wine, we have not had enough food. Maybe a problem. Maybe a problem. There's something on the chatting front. Notepad here. I think I mentioned this before on stream, and I'll say as my perpetual life advice to everyone listening out there, as well as to myself in here. Tell your friends you appreciate them in your lives. Tell your friends you love them. It doesn't hurt. Well, hopefully it doesn't hurt, but it's always a nice thing to reaffirm and tell people. And I had a couple times this week where I'm like, okay, today I'm going to tell this friend that I appreciate them and they're an important part of my life. The risky part is, and I thought about this deeply. I'm like, oh, I want to tell my friends I love them, because that's an important thing. Not romantically love them, but platonically love them as friends. It all stems from my one friend who's he's like, oh man, I love you guys. To me, my other three of us playing finals, other games. Like, oh man, I love you guys. And we're like, oh man, love you too. And he's like, no. Tell us individually, Sanish. I'm like, so I did. It's a habit I need to get better at, because it's how I feel. I do love my friends, as friends, but as part of that, I wanted to extend that to other friend groups to be more grateful and appreciative. But the thing I keep in mind is, when you send a message to somebody on Discord, any platform, and they see a truncated, let me get a little layer here. So you send them a message and they get a little pop-up at the top of the screen of here's little Foxboy icon. And it says Danish. It has the text written out. My deep fear was if I was going to message some of the women I'm friends with, and I just want to say I just want to let you know that I love you as a friend and I appreciate you in my life, that all the little preview would show up as of just want to say I love you, and then the rest of the message getting cut off, the part as a friend, or love you, even just delete platonic, underlined several times. But I was deathly afraid that Discord would cut off this part of the message, and all they would see would be some message from me that looks like this pop up saying, oh, I just want to say I love you. And oh no. I don't want to come off as that oh, we've been friends for a year and a half, 2 years now, and I just have to admit I have feelings for you. And it becomes weird and downhill, and the friendship's ruined because I was trying to say something nice. This is a deep fear I have. It's a deep fear. I just wanted to say I loved you as friends. Oh, they'll never talk to me again. Ugh. Because they've said before this has happened to them a lot. I'm like, oh no. I don't want to be the one to also do that. Because I don't actually love my friends romantically. I just don't want to be misinterpreted or misconstrued. Ugh. Delete all this. There we go. Delete that. That was my fear earlier this week. Of that, getting a message, a sentimental, a genuine message about loving your friends as friends, getting cut off and misconstrued, and then deep fear. It's just absolute fear. Oh no, Sandwich is actually creepy. I'm like, no, I'm not creepy. Well, I don't think so. No one's told me yet. Let's one drawing. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do a Gin Britches. Where's a Gin Britches reference? Gin Britches reference. Gin Britches reference. I thought I did Gin Britches. Oh, the Gin Britches outfits. The Gin Britches outfits. Let's take these as a reference. Oh god, they're like split across multiple. You know, Aha. No idea. I have a terrible idea. We're gonna take a screenshot. God dang it. Every time I take a screenshot on my phone or my iPad, I go to like grab the corner. Like I go to grab this corner up here or any of the corners and I miss. And so every screenshot starts off like this. And I'm like, ah. Let's see if I can do this. I click this button and I click copy and I don't dox myself in the process. Hit done. Copy and delete. Okay. We go to today's art panel here. We click here. We're going to go paste. Allow paste. Ha! It worked. Perfect. All right, we're going to disable first image. Here's my Gin Britches outfit reference. This is my first attempt at drawing outfits from a couple weeks ago. Jin here being embarrassed by the process. So we're gonna try this again. Just drink some, set this down. Put some stuff over on my desk. And so, new layer here. So we're gonna start by drawing Jin's head. So Jin's head. We're gonna shrink it down. So we're gonna start with a circle. Start with a circle. Give Jin. Jin has a little bit more chin than Chin Britches. Haha. Oh, you know how I should draw Jeffrey. I've been slowly developing a new D&D character, a new tabletop role-playing character named Jeffrey. What's Jeffrey's last name? I had it. Oh, what was it? It was. Shit, it was really good. But it started with like doing a voice as a joke, and that joke I realized like could be a character. So my next tabletop game, I need to practice that. So we have a chin, and then we're gonna have a Jin's little tunes, little nose. Jin's eyes are up here. And then we're gonna go. It's funny. I'm listening to the Crackle and this lo-fi playlist, and I recently, about a couple weeks ago, bought a record player for the very first time. I'm like, oh, it's gonna sound so cool and so like warm and everything. And then I read like, if you're hearing Crackle on your record player, that means your records are dirty, my guy. Clean your record. What you're hearing is dust. Is dust on your record? Clean them. So now that I'm listening to this lo-fi and I'm hearing the lo-fi crackle, I'm just like, it's dust. I'm hearing dust. So Jin's like this, and then just kind of big eyes. Actually, Jin's usually looking. All right, let me go here. Oh, that's not my eraser. Some of these lines like this. Erase some lines like that, and then we're gonna quickly sketch some hair. So Jin's hair goes like here. Whoop. You know, you draw a line, and like you're halfway through drawing the line, and you know you have this deep sense like this line is bad. Like I did not draw it. Like you're here. You're like, oh, abandoned ship, and the whole thing collapses. Happens to me a lot. So Jin's hair goes, it's kind of like nose. Jin hair goes like this, and then it kind of goes up over this eye, and then it kind of cuts across as like a bang, just little cutouts in it. And then there's gonna be a ponytail on this side. And then over here, she's got the little carabiner things in the middle. I'm gonna go Down. Oh, a little more exaggerated. Like this. And got a little side part like that. Side part. And then we're going to have. Oh, there's a lock of hair right here. That's what it is. There's a lock of hair that goes like this. Come up, and then this goes. This is like Jin's base hair. And then there's going to be. Erase some things, clean up. Yeah. Jin's base hair, and then Jin's from here. And then from here we go. Does it? Oh, it overlaps. Okay. Jin's one ponytail, this back one. And then I'm just gonna do it quick, and then Jin's ponytail. Here we got a ribbon, circle, circle. And you can see the edge of this ribbon up here. And then this side, you can see it kind of poking out the side of the head. And then, oh, too many overlapping lines. So this gets erased. This gets erased. And there gets. I know I should probably be using like separate layers, but we're not. And then this gets erased. You can see that through the hair, ponytail. That's right. There's roughly a one Jin britches. Honestly, this ponytail's coming out of the front of her head instead of her side of her head. Goodbye, ponytail. We are going to redraw you. This is the point. Otherwise, I'll be staring at this ponytail for like half an hour, being like, that is the side of Jin's head. There we go. So right, kind of like, I want like here instead. And God, drawing bow. Oh, that's not how you draw a bow. Oh, actually, it's a way better way to draw it. Delete the inside of the bow. Delete the inside of the bow, and then do some little stress line. Okay. How do I do this? I have it like. There we go. I kind of just overlapped a little bit. Ah, it's fine. I don't like how these lines are just touching each other, so we're going to redraw this a tiny bit. This needs to overlap. Something like that. This is just the first cut. Oh, now it looks weird. There we go. Passable. Passable start to Jin britches. Not the best Jin britches out there, but... Oh, that was a slip of the hand. All right, so let's redraw this. Problem is, I have a good idea what Sandish looks like, obviously. I have a good idea what Jin britches look like. I don't have a good idea what Arafella looks like. Like, my Arafella is pretty bland. I guess Arafella herself is kind of bland, so it kind of fits in. But I don't have a good, like, here are the characteristics for drawing that make up Arafella. I was thinking what Jeffrey looks like. Or Jeffries? Jeffries. All I know. Only know some details. Problem is he's like a modern character. I'm going to thrust into some terrifying Dino Island adventure. All right, let's get here. Let's turn you down. All right, new layer. Who dis? Okay, let's start here. We're going to start with this hairline. Make sure I'm not secretly on my eraser tool. Get this. Across here. That's pretty good. Chin's eye. It's essentially, it's a trapezoid. Let's be honest with ourselves. Not yet. Okay, and then we have a little, what do they call it? I always forget what they're called. Like not carabiner, but wait, is this light layer not even showing up on the stream? Wow, look at that. Below 10% opacity, doesn't even show up. It's like the color gets compressed. So it looks like I'm just like freehand drawing secretly. Or is that just OBS? Maybe it's just OBS. Oh, it's not just OBS. Oh, wow, look at that. Just fully disappears in the color compression of the streaming bitrate. Huh. Good to know. That's interesting. It's a learning for today. I'm not just like remembering it. I have this underlayer. You can cheat at drawing that way. All right, eyebrows. We'll come back to eyebrows. We'll come back to eyebrows. Top of the head. Not my favorite top of the head, but here we are. And then we're gonna go circle, 1 line, 2 line, pop, pop. Stress mark, pop, pop, pop. Stress mark, Oh, thank you, One Up Gaming, One Up, for rating with 1 viewer. God damn it, there should have been an alert. Do I not have Streamlert set up for raids? Here, 1 second, we're gonna take a quick, I'm Spanish VTuber, your elder Foxboy, corporate burnout, etc., etc. I'm here. Now I'm getting distracted by why StreamerBot did not give me any sort of actions and cues. Actions. Subscriber, sub alert, gift alert. I don't have an alert for raids. Quick note here. What's our 25th? Tomorrow's Saturday, so we're gonna put Sunday task. Overlay. Raid alert. Okay. I mean, it shows up in the text channel, but I wanted, like a pop-up, like an audio sound for my next overlay. I'll add that one in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the raid. We are drawing OC Jin britches here. Outfits from the left are from previous stream. I'm now just drawing the face. Kind of general practice. Mostly chatting, some drawing. Mostly chatting. Got the bow done. Let's see, that goes up to there. Here, let's get this bow done. The bow on this side is very easy. And then let's do this twin tail. Ooh, that was not good. Oh man, I booted up the new Genshin pack for the Molestra Wonderland. What's it called? Molestra Wonderland. Going through the character creator, and I was sorely disappointed. I could not make Twin Tails Jin britches. Very upsetting. Not many games give you oh, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the raid. Not many games give you Twin Tails as an option. Disappointing. It's almost very disappointed every time. I don't like that curve. There we go. Oh, it's the same problem. Just the the problem. I can't delete it. Once I start erasing, oh, I found my Blue Sky. Look at that, Blue Sky actually doing something. I gotta admit, I like posting on Blue Sky because it feels much more like how Twitter and other like blogging sites felt. Sorry, circa 2010. Like original Instagram and things where it's more like, I'm just posting random things for my friends. It's not about like hashtags and growth marketing. It's kind of how I mostly treat it. But the one thing I sorely wish is I wish I could see how many YouTube and Twitch views actually come from posting on Blue Sky, because there's no like affiliate tracker link. So I'm not sure how efficient it is actually to post like going live posts, and they take some effort. And so I think about this sometimes of just like, how worthwhile is that? And I'm like, I'll keep doing it. But every now and then, I'm like, I just want to know. I want to know. Like, I wish I could put referral links in Twitch, like come to twitch.tv or /Stanish VTuber. You know, you need to say, you know, then like, you know, question mark ref equals Blue Sky, right? Or something like that. Give me a parameter. Dear Twitch, if you're who's the guy in charge of Twitch? I think one of my friends applied. One of my friends applied for jobs there, so maybe they should get that job and then ask for this feature for me, where I can pass a referral link, and so someone clicks that referral link to come to my channel. It'll show up in the analytics page of like, this link click and view came from this source. Because right now it's like, oh, this Twitch viewer came from the search or the browse page, like subscriber. And it's like, oh, that's nice and all. But I want to know how efficient outside marketing methods are. That's just me. That's the little product data scientist in my heart. All right, drop his lower layer. Bam. Not bad. Simplified. A little chunkier there today, Gin Britches. So we got Gin Britches' head done, and then we are going to think about how to do the outfit and what outfit we want. It's fall now, so we're probably going to do a more fall themed outfit. First thing we do, I'm going to duplicate this. Procreate did update because this menu looks different. Like the fonts even look different to me. All right, so we're gonna shrink you down. Head done. Let's draw the body. How tall? Chin is like a 3-head chibi. Kind of a 3-head chibi tall. Now this will start looking weird solely because the line widths are going to change, but that's what it is, isn't it? So we're gonna make new. Oh, we're not a new layer. Okay. So if we have one head, 2 head for the body, 1 for the legs. This is our Gin Britches proportion. That's a snowman. Snowman britches. They call her. So we're gonna have like roughly shoulders, and then we're gonna. This is where I've not drawn many bodies, and I've not actually looked at how to draw chibi bodies. I've looked at how to draw heads and faces, like proportions and steps. But yeah. Oh no, Twitter, I've tried Twitter off and on for decades, literal decades now, which is upsetting to think about. I can never figure out how to engage or how to get involved on Twitter, and it seems like it's always a mess. And now these days, it's absolute shit show these days. And so when there was a big Blue Sky year and a half ago, Blue Sky started blowing up. I'm like, here's a new thing, and everyone got a bunch of people migrated over, and I did that. I'm like, hey, it's kind of nice over here, way less bots. I get so much fewer direct spam DMs on Blue Sky than I ever did on Twitch. And also not Twitch, Blue Sky gives you a chronological feed of your follows, which is like, that's all I want. I just want a chronological list of people I follow. So if I can look at it, be like, oh, there's been 10 new posts. I can look at those, dust my hands off and call it good. Don't give me algorithmic feeds. I hate algorithmic feeds. I hate them so much. One of the reasons I quit Facebook back in the day was, well, one, because I worked at Facebook and I quit my job at Facebook, so I deleted my account. Two, the not having the time-based feed of just my friends drove me mad. I hate it so much. We got shoulders. So poses. We got body. We're gonna get like legs, leg. I guess I should have done knees. Knee, leg. I don't know proportion. I'm just gonna wing this one. Shoulder sockets, arms, hands. I don't know how to draw bodies. This is my problem. I know the body is supposed to be like a. It's supposed to be like a square, or like a trapezoid, and then like a sphere for the hips. I think this is getting a very unreadable. Something like that. So this would be like, it's like you have the shoulder joints across. You have like a trapezoid body. You have a sphere for the hips, and then you have like square leg, sphere knees, square leg, sphere foot, sphere elbow, rectangle, sphere hand. Like neck, probably ball joint neck. And then you're supposed to fill it in, and like here's your body, you kind of like a skin to it. And then, oh God, I'm an artist. I'm not an artist. It looks terrible. It looks so bad. No, we're not. We're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. It's so bad though. I'm not sure that lump was. Go here canonically. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go out. Narrow waist. Some hips. This is way too thin. I'm gonna delete some stuff here for the arm. Whoa, that came in loud. We got our waist. And then we got our robot arms. We're gonna delete the insides here. The shoes. Delete that neck, and then here, arms. Up, down. Canonically, Jin Britches has no bust. Elbow or hands here, hands here. I had it on my to-do list today to look up chibi art drawing. I have a book I checked out from the library for drawing chibi bodies and outfits, and I did not read it. I did not look it up, and right now I'm feeling that deeply. Like this is awful. Just terrible. We're just, you know what? We're going to abandon this. We're going to abandon this venture. We're going to put this, be satisfied with the Jin Bridges head. What did I do for these other outfits? That's the question I should ask myself. What did I do? Like, what? How did I draw this before? Perhaps I'll use his head as a base for next time to then draw the rest of the body after I look up how to draw, or not how to draw, like what are the actual like build up steps to draw the bodies. I do wish his chin was like a little bit, God That looks better. That feels better to me. Take a break for the chatting side of the evening. There was some. Did I actually make a list? Again, I had prepped for the stream on my list of things to do today. However, that didn't happen. I did. Alternatively, I thought about doing streaming learning After Effects as something to do on stream, but I've not looked into it enough to see if After Effects would dox me. Like, I know for some software it has like, I think like Microsoft software definitely has this, where it's in the corner of the screen. It's like, oh, click here to access your account, government full name. And I'm like, please don't do that. I could take a look. Oh, that button would dox me. Okay, noted. Noted. I'm looking at it now off stream. Oh no. Aha. Actually, I might do that next time. I might do like an After Effects. Oh, don't open my Adobe account. That might be. Because I got a copy of of a friend. One thing, so if you work in the tech industry or the gaming industry, a lot of companies give benefits to employees of like, you can get our software discounted, and some places are like only for yourself, and others are like, or for your friends. Like where I work, I can get like free copies of video games to give out to friends. And they're like, yeah, you get 10 free games a year. Do with them what you will. And so I've gotten some cheaper software that way that otherwise not paid. Like I had some in Seattle. I have a lot of friends who work at Microsoft, so I get like the Microsoft discount on a bunch of stuff, which is super nice because otherwise I wouldn't buy it. Like, even still, I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it. But I got a copy of After Effects at a reasonable price for the first time since 2006, when I bought Adobe Creative Suite 2 in my university bookstore for like $300, which was super expensive as a student. But like I rode that copy of Creative Suite 2 for like a decade, and then my computer stopped supporting it and I sobbed and cried to myself. But now I have After Effects to actually do my animations, because these animations, here we go, like this one, that animation I made in DaVinci Resolve, which, my God, sometimes you use software and you're like, this software fits my mental model of how the world works. DaVinci Resolve does not do that for me. DaVinci Resolve was one where I'm like, I'm fighting the software every step of the way. So I'm hoping After Effects as an alternative would be a little bit nicer. And I might end up I'll probably end up showing like what my new overlay looks like in the process, because that's the assets I'll be using in After Effects, which I would show on here had all my brushes not been deleted. Procreate. Thanks, Procreate. Oh, maybe I still have them. Actually, the textures. I made a series of textures for my next overlay. So my next overlay is going to be a little more elaborate. Kind of reveals a bit of the theming for the next the model, but it was mostly a lot of colors. And I got these like these texture brushes that were super cool. And so it's a question of like getting the sizing right, and then the color palette. It was a lot of practice, just sitting on my couch, just like practicing different colors, which is kind of fun because it's like how to get colors that are complementary to my model, but also like time period appropriate and also look good together, which was a fun exercise. I like this one a lot because I actually colored in a bit more. Essentially, I was just like, it's like a coloring book and you're just coloring things in, which is fun. I really like this green shade. Like this is a shade of green, like essentially, so if I get like this, if I could paint my bedroom this color with like this pattern on it, oh man, that'd be so cool. I mean, I live in a condo that I, according to the world as an adult, own. So I could paint my bedroom this color. It is just that I've painted a lot of rooms in my day. And, you know what? I've painted a lot of rooms in my old marriage. I've painted a lot of rooms, usually the same room many times. And so I've kind of like gotten a lifetime of trauma for, here's the texture practice. Lifetime of trauma for painting rooms. I'm just like, I never want to paint a room again. Like, my God, if I can never have to paint a bedroom, I would be happy. But it's not, the act of painting is not the part. It is prepping for painting, like having to actually put down all the painter's tape and the plastic, moving all the furniture, and then like painting it, and then waiting, and then painting another layer, and then painting again. It's like, oh my God, I hate it. I hate painting. However, all my walls are currently white, and I'm just like, please, I want to get some color on these walls, but I already hung everything. I already hung all my paintings, and so it's just like committing to it and then paying somebody to do it. And it's like all these little steps. And then my deep fear of, I'll show you the one wallpaper. I've been like, every now and then I'm like, I have a tab of like things I want to buy. Let me pull it up here. I can pull up a good version of it. Yeah, here we go. Convert image, save as PNG. Do not save it as WebP because I hate WebP. Downloads, let's see. This is what I want to paint my bedroom, or I want to get wallpaper for my bedroom with this art style. The problem with WebP, the problem with goddamn WebP is it doesn't embed in OBS. OBS just like does not take WebP. And so I have to like right click and like I have a Firefox extension to like convert from WebP to PNG and then import it into OBS, and it's a huge pain. Also, OBS doesn't do it. Microsoft Paint doesn't do WebP. And something else doesn't. Essentially, my editing programs for quick editing memes. It's like if it doesn't open MS Paint, it's dead to me. But I want to get this wallpaper for my bedroom. The problem is, I'm full of like a deep. Here's the full thing. Essentially, get save and convert. I want to get this in my bedroom. Let's see. Where's the full version? Here we go. Here's the full version. So like my bedroom wall, I want to be this piece, which comes as a wallpaper. And I have this deep fear of just like, this doesn't match anything in my bedroom. But I'm like, but it looks so cool. I'm like, it doesn't match anything. I'm like, I can see it. This is how I see it happening. I spend $1,000, $2,000, let's say, to buy this wallpaper, get it installed. And then I'm like, oh wow, my nightstands don't match. My bed doesn't match. My blankets don't match. And it becomes like a cascade of purchases that I don't actually have to make. And I'm like, I can't afford it. I don't want to pay for all this. But it's one of those things of just like, it's either that or like painting it like this sort of color or this sort of Art Nouveau pattern would be really cool. It's just my interior design skills are, I'd say, above average, but when it comes to committing to wallpapers and colors, not my forte. So it's a constant little battle in my head of like, I want this, but I worry that it would not look good. Like you see sometimes people like, oh, here's like, what's it called? Dark academia, or they have like a dark colored wall with all these cool furniture and it looks super like well put together. And I'm like, oh, I really like that, but yeah, it's really expensive, my guys. Cause I think I'd have to like, to make like that wallpaper, to make like this sort of look work, I probably have to get rid of my wall-to-wall carpeting and put in hardwoods, buy crown molding to put everywhere, and then like, this is like suddenly this $1,000 wallpaper is selling $40,000 in renovations that I can't afford. I don't want to pay that money. I want to quit my job. I don't want to work for a couple more months to pay for renovations. I want to work a couple more months to buy anime figurines. That's what I want to work for. Anime your figurines, commission VTuber artwork, the important things. Buy vinyl record sets and buy more vinyl records, which I've spent too much money on this month, but I'm probably going to buy more. Important things that feel cool. I need to buy a record player, like a record player cabinet. Spending money is both fun, but also stressful. It's stressful when you're not quite sure what to buy. When you know what you want to get, it's super fun. Like, oh, I want to buying a new camera. Oh, delightful. Delightful. Commissioning artwork, stressful, but delightful. Going to a record shop and like buying records, surprisingly, very fun. Worryingly, very fun. When each record is $40 and you're like, want to buy 3, and you're suddenly like, this is more money than I expected to spend. But you're like, but I want this Arctic Monkeys record. Or you're like, I want this other Laffy album. The worst is I bought a City Pop album, which the hard difficulty in buying City Pop albums is you kind of like guess. And you're like, I hope it's good. Turns out it was good, but at the same time, it's just like, this cover art looks cool. Let's buy that. I'm definitely done drawing. I'm going to call this, let me put this in my final stage. So we're going to go turn this off. And where's my other, was it you? Yes, let's turn on. Keep the reference on this guy. Let's move you over. And then move Jin bridges over here. This layer over here. There we go. Keep nice and separated. My 2 drawings for the evening. Obviously not the one left. Obviously not the one left. The one in the middle. The middle one. Because I have not prepped at all today. Such is life, isn't it? There was something else. I had to write a... Okay, so one thing... I said this dream. Tell your friends you love them. I do love my friends. I read my friend wrote a book. My friend wrote a book and he published a book. And it was actually good. It was a good book. I enjoyed reading it. As I was reading his book, his previous books, as I was reading them, I'm like, wow, this book is written by my friend. Then his latest book, like probably a quarter of the way through, 15% of the way through the book, I forgot he wrote it. And I felt like I was reading a book, which is a huge step up, big step up. I told him that, but then I had to write an Amazon review, and somehow like I can talk for a lot, I can write things for work, I can chat with friends. The minute I actually have to like write a review for like a product, my mind seizes up and I'm like, how do you write reviews? And so I had it on my to-do list for like all week, and I finally wrote it. I'm like, it doesn't matter what I write, as long as it's 5 stars and it's honest, and I got it out there. But it's one of those, like, I sometimes have these like 5-minute tasks, like it takes 5 minutes or it takes 10 minutes, and it's like looms over you and like takes up such monumental space in your head where you're just like, oh my God, it only took 5 minutes to vacuum this part of my house. Why is this like a big deal? But sometimes it's a big deal. Like a lot of emotional brain power. Or you just hate it, like cleaning. I'm getting I got house cleaners coming for the first time next week, following week. I broke down, like, I was cleaning my house a couple days ago, earlier this week, I think. And I was like, I hate this. And B, I hate cleaning because I feel like I'm not very good at it. Like, I'm in the act of cleaning, I'm feeling very ineffectual. Like, I don't have the, honestly, the training to do a good job cleaning. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try paying somebody to come clean my condo and see how that feels. So I have cleaning people coming next week. Oh, in 2 weeks. Oh, it's 2 weeks away. And And so we'll see how I do. I do have a robot. I have my robot Scootchan. Scootchan is a small robot vacuum with anime eyes. Scootchan does its darndest. I can draw Scootchan. Scootchan looks like. Let's do quick Scootchan. Scootchan looks like a these sparkles. Scootchan's little robot vacuum. So I do have a little robot vacuum. There's like a little sensor here, a little sensor here, a little roller brush in front. So I do have a robot vacuum, Scootchan. But Scootchan's not great. Scootchan can do the floors in my bedroom. Scootchan cannot do bathroom counters, shower tub, toilet, kitchen, windowsills, dusting frames, cleaning bookshelves. Scootchan eats a lot of cables. Scootchan has yet to fall down my stairs, but we'll get in there. I wish if I could buy an actual like fully ambulatory robot that could do a clean everything in my house, I would spend like, oh man, if I get guarantees that it would work effectively and had like, would last for like 10 years and didn't have a subscription service, I'd pay like $10,000 easily $10,000 for a robot that would clean my house on regularly. Easy money. That's easy money. Not easy money, easy spend, easy purchase. I'd finance my cleaning robot. Oh, actually, for sure. But I'm getting cleaners coming in 2 weeks. I'm very both excited and anxious about it. On the one side, I don't like having people in my space. When I have this weird thing where like, I don't like paying people to do things when I'm not doing something. So like getting like my haircut for one, I'm just like, you're just sitting there and they're like doing something to you and just kind of like sitting there, like dentists or like getting house cleaners to come in or any sort of like service work done. So let's see how this one goes. That's coming up, and I'm really excited for it because like it also means my house will get a full cleaning the week before I leave the country. So when I come back from Japan, it, like the whole thing feels nice and clean and like good. That's what I was going to talk about. God damn it, I knew there was something. I finally did a test pack for my trip to Japan, and I have those pictures somewhere. I wanted to share those pictures. I had those pictures somewhere. They're in Discord. Let me download it from Discord. Let me A, download it from Discord, and B, make sure I'm not going to dox myself in the process. That's save image. So let me just do a quick like, oh, turns out I have my passport open to my personal page. Let's see. That's not doxing. That's not my name. Ooh. Not my name. Woo. Always worth checking. I mean, if someone really cared, they could probably figure out who I am. So let's see here. Here is. If I had prepped this more, here's my. Oh, I'll zoom up. Bam. Here's my. Ignore that bottom row. That bottom row is. So 3 weeks in Japan. 3 weeks in Japan. This is my packing, my test pack, which was essentially gathering everything I'm going to bring to Japan, put it in a pile, take a very influencer-esque photo of it all, and pack it into the bags. I'm excited. I'm starting to get both excited for this trip, but also this deep, so maybe like 3 weeks, deep sinking feeling like I'm forgetting some critical part of my plan. And I don't know what that is. Honestly, I know it is. I need to pick restaurants. And I think this is the part I always fall down on is I can pick sites to see. I can pick places to go in cities. I can pick activities and buy tickets. But picking restaurants in Japan for me is like so hard to do. Cause I don't really eat meat. And that limits you quite a bit. It's like, oh, gyudon? No. It's a bowl of meat. I'm just like, it's rough, buddy. Rough. I don't really eat like a lot of seafood, so I'm like, oh, rough. Luckily, I'm not fully vegetarian, so like I still sometimes can eat meat. I don't have to worry about I don't worry about broth. Like I do not worry about broth. If I had to worry about broth, my God, I would have to give up and leave Japan forever. But like I've like tuna. Yeah, some fish is fine. Like onigiri from honestly, I eat a lot out of 7-Eleven when I'm in Japan. Or Family Marts. Like I've gotten the Family Chicken a couple times. But here's egg sandos, ramen. I just need to get better at like picking places and go to them. My favorite is still the Lawson's, I think, or maybe Family Mart. Their pizza buns. I know it's like, people get so offended when I say this, but their pizza buns are so good. Like the hot off the counter pizza buns, it's just like cheese and mozzarella, or mozzarella and like pizza sauce inside like a warm toast, like a warm bun. Oh, it's so good. It's so good and it offends so many people. But this is my packing for Japan in November to December. It's gonna be chilly. It's gonna be chilly. But luckily, unlike other places I've been, if I'm in Japan and it turns out I'm too cold or I'm missing something, I could just go to Uniqlo. I could just go to 7-Eleven. I can go to Donkey. I can buy things there. The problem is like my social anxiety really hits bad to like go into a restaurant without expectations, especially when I don't speak Japanese. And that's my big barrier. That's the big barrier I need to get around. So I got better my last trip, and I'll hopefully get better on this one. But it's tough. But also like, yeah, I need to. Some places like, if I know like what the not the vibe, but like what are the social etiquette for like how do you get a table, how do you place an order, all of that I do fine. It's just learning those that's tough. And so like, oh man, if I have a friend with me, I'm way more confident and like I can do it just fine. It's when I'm by myself that is the problem. And so I tell my friends this, I'm just like, oh yeah, like social anxiety. They're like, I've never seen that. It's like, cause I'm with you. Right. And sometimes, and probably like, that's the thing I have to tell myself. I have to tell myself like, if you smile, if you're nice, if you point, you can get by. And people are like, no one's ever been mean to me in a restaurant, or like, no one's ever been mean to me when traveling. And it's like, and yet this anxiety still persists. And that's part of like solo traveling, is like learning to cope with this, get over this. Ramen places, got the vibe down. When you order from the machine, you take your ticket in, easy. Chain restaurants, easy. Coffee shops, easy. Family Mart, 7-Eleven, obviously easy. Bakeries. It's just kind of more the izakaya style, or like, yeah, we'll see. Ego day, okay? Like you're speaking broken Japanese, they're speaking broken English. You'll get there together. A lot of pointing and gesturing. Oh no. Oh, I had that in my last trip. I think my first day in Tokyo, I was jet lagged and I had a cold. And I need to use Google Translate more. I had a cold. I had to go into a pharmacy to get cold medicine, and like the pharmacist was trying to tell me something about like how to use the medicine or some warning or something. And I'm just like, guy, let me buy this let me buy this cold medicine and take it in whatever form it is. And I'm like, hi, sniffle. it's rough, but you get by. That's part of traveling. Maybe that's what I was agreeing to. I'm like, I'm not abusing this. Like, I don't like, just give me your awful tasting powder medicine and I'll just down it and I'll feel better, I hope. But this time, what I'm trying to optimize for this time is like, so usually when I travel, I try to like try things I know I like and try some new things out. And a lot of it has been, how do you say? In the past, I've done a lot of travel planning with the goal of making the person I was traveling with happy and enjoy themselves. And so my last trip to Japan and this trip has been learning to plan it for things I enjoy and acknowledging that there are things that a lot of people enjoy that I don't, and that's okay. Like traditional Japanese rooms or ryokans. You know what? Not a fan. Not a fan of traditional Japanese rooms. I like chairs. I'm sorry. I don't like onsens. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. So I'm like, I don't have to stay at a traditional Japanese inn. I don't have to go to an onsen. I'm like, why am I trying to book these things I know I don't enjoy? So this trip is definitely part of that. I was leaning to bracing that. But on this packing, the main packing thing, am I on a new layer? Nope, it's getting a layer. I don't much. I can't. I keep thinking I can draw my iPad and draw over my picture, but I don't have them imported into I could import and Procreate. Why am I getting a phone call from Bainbridge Island? It's probably a spam call. 550. I don't know in Bainbridge Island. Oh my God, stop ringing. Sometimes my phone rings, it shows up on VTube Studio. The main thing for this trip I'm testing out is I exchange almost all of my cotton clothing for wool clothing. So let me make this a little wee bit smaller here. Oh, I can't make it a wee bit smaller. You know what? Here, I'm gonna import this into Procreate. So we're gonna close Procreate for a second here. Bam. We're gonna go to a new thing. Mostly I want to draw onto it. We're going to insert a photo. And this is where I need to not be on stream. Otherwise, I'll insert a photo of myself. And we don't want that. I don't want that. Insert a photo. Hope I'm not streaming. I want this photo. Heck yeah. Turn that on. Turn that off. Oh, maybe it was coding. Good stuff, though. So, here is my packing for Japan. Let me get a pen in here to highlight. Let's go. Yep. Let's go red. Let's go with a nice. Oh, you know what? Let's do lime green. So, this section of clothing here is all. Since my last trip to Japan, these are all things I've replaced with from cotton to non-cotton materials. So I have the Uniqlo Airism underwear because I realized it's just as good as what I normally wear. And it packs so much lighter. It's so much smaller to pack. I've replaced all my t-shirts, my cotton t-shirts with a mix of Airism shirts, and I bought, which are like $20, and I bought some fancy ass merino wool t-shirts for like $70 each or something, which let's see if these merino t-shirts are actually worthwhile and worth the money. They do look and feel better than the Airism t-shirts. I'll give them that much credit. We'll see if they look $50 better after part of the way for the trip. I got it's gonna be helpful. I got a wool, merino wool hoodie, pullover hoodie as a layering piece. I last brought a cashmere wool hoodie, but it's a little more delicate and doesn't pack as compact. So we're swapping it out for a merino wood hoodie here. At the top, I had a pair of cotton pajama pants, like lounge around it in my hotel, which I swapped out for a pair of some synthetic material joggers. What I'm not converting I guess I am. Wool socks, so darn tough socks. because I'm not gonna get some thin ass socks to walk around with all day. And then some cotton flannel overlay shirt. Now this is a piece of cotton, but it makes me feel like myself to have my actual like normal layering pieces on. So those are all like new for this trip. The other big new thing I'm bringing is a different color here. I am bringing a full MacBook Pro with me. Last time I brought a iPad and an external keyboard, tippity-tappity keyboard. Like a shitty Bluetooth one, because I journal and I want to look at my photos I take during the trip, but like it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good for 3 weeks, and I'm like asking myself what makes me feel like I can relax and be at like myself and at home. And one of them is having like my actual laptop with all my stuff on it. It makes it easier to chat on Discord. I can edit photos. I can browse the internet. I can do way easier to do trip research on a desktop, like a desktop environment, than on an iPad. So look up restaurants, where to go, all those sorts of things. So I'm sucking it up and carrying the extra 5 pounds necessary for bringing this honking laptop with me. I'm making up the weight by cutting down my clothing weight. The other thing is on, so here's computer stuff. Other thing I'm bringing is these shoes. We're going to see how these shoes go. These are Onitsuka Tigers that I've had for like 5 years or so. They were on death's door about a month ago. Like the leather was all cracked and the black leather was all cracked. Leather was all cracked on them. They just were feeling bad. And I'm like, I wanted to get a new pair, but to buy them in the States, it was like, I bought these for like $100. They're now like $220 due to like tariffs and distribution issues and reselling. I'm just like, you know what? I can refab these shoes. So I bought some like black shoe dye, some nitrile gloves, and I re-dyed these shoes. And let me tell you, I did one shitty job. It looks so bad, but it looks good enough. Good enough to get me to Japan, or maybe I might just buy myself a new pair for $100 in Japan instead of paying $220 on the States. Man, like the dye job on these shoes, like, oh, you can actually see it. Do you see these red stripes? Do you see like there's a black spot right there, and there's a couple, like there's one like right there. Oh, the pen is too big. But like I overshot the dye on, so it was like the black, like this part of the shoe, easy, nailed it. Everywhere I got near the actual red stripes, there's like all these little black marks from the dye, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I got a legitimate black shoe dye, but it only had like a dauber, like a little like a little puff ball on a like a kind of like a glorified cotton ball on a stick, which isn't very precise. And so I overshot them. So I might just replace these shoes in Japan themselves, because let's be honest, it's more fun to buy them there. And they have some cool made, like the cool made in Japan, the Nippon made version of their shoes, like so cool. And they're so much cheaper there. And then be like, instead of being like, oh, these are the shoes I bought at DSW, you're like, oh, I bought these in Shinjuku in the company store. Not the Ginza one. I've been to the Ginza store and it is packed. We'll see if I have to go back there. But I'm staying in Shinjuku, so hopefully, yes, Shinjuku. So those shoes aren't going to make the trip. Rest in peace shoes. This is all, by the way, stuff I'm packing in my bag. This bottom is what the team that I'm wearing on my persons to like the airport. Ignore those. Other optimization I'm making for this trip on my toiletries front. Let's get into the colors. Get a fuchsia. Over here, I had a third toiletries bag. Like it was a standard TSA approved. I had like 3 bottles for like body wash, shampoo. I had like a little face moisturizer. I had like a little face wash guy. I had like a toothpaste tube, in there, and then I had like, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was crammed full of toiletries. But then I realized like I would fill up all my toiletries to the top, like little bottles, and I'd come back from a 3-week trip and I've used like half, a third maybe. And I'm like, why am I carrying these full ass bottles? Just carrying around the entire country of Japan. And so I went to the Muji website and I bought a bunch of smaller containers for my toiletries. So I'm cutting my toiletry size down in about half in capacity. And under the simple premise of most hotels provide like shampoo and body wash I can use. B, and hear me out, if I run out, I can just buy some at Don Quixote, right? I already have one friend saying, hey, when you're in Japan, buy me these cosmetics. Yeah, I'm gonna bring like a regular deodorant and toothpaste because like those are I admit deodorant and toothpaste aren't things I really want to switch up randomly, especially toothpaste. But body wash, shampoo, I'll just either use what the hotels give me, buy them there, and it will be fine. But like face moisturizer and face wash, I want to bring my own. Since you asked like what things do I have to do to make myself feel like my normal human self? Yeah. So those are the ones I'm bringing my own. But the other stuff, I can buy it there. It's not the end of the world. I can just buy things at Don Quixote. I'm also already like, I plan to like last day in Japan buy a bunch of cosmetics to bring back for my friends and myself. So that's one other optimization I did. We got, let's see. Rain jacket, very exciting. Umbrella, I'm bringing an umbrella because last time I had to panic buy an umbrella in Japan when it started raining. Yeah, you have a little hand towel because you have to bring a little hand towel. They're definitely harsher. Yeah, I think they are harsher. I'm bringing still like enough body wash and soap to get by. If I run out, it means I have less stuff to carry. And then some like top of this image is kind of like, gloves, eye mask, Kobe Libra reader color to read light novels, manga, and books on the airplane and stuff. Refillable water bottle, not like a full size, but half size. Yeah, I use a body wash and a bath poof thing. I don't do the solid soaps. This is the one thing I've been like debating. Why did I get black? I wanted like give me like a blue. This is a Bose Quiet Comfort headset that I use on the airplane. I rarely use it any other time during the trip, but it takes up a lot of space. And I'm like, is that worth bringing? Then I'm like, it is worth bringing, so I don't feel like absolute shit coming off an airplane. Like the noise canceling aspect of it, just like that constant drone cutting it out, worth bringing. Robin earbuds to listen to things on the train. Probably all, oh, you can't see it. Oh, there it is. I'm bringing 3 camera lenses, camera lens 1, 2, and on the camera. This is going to be, I think this is 18 millimeter, 28 millimeter, and 70. That's 28. Something like that. I'm not sure I'm going to bring all of them. I'm actually probably going to definitely bring the 70 because I'm kind of enjoying that 70 a lot. Maybe it's a 35 millimeter. But the other two, I bought one of them used in Japan. The Warby Parker, actually. These are Warby Parker glasses. Because you can buy good quality used camera lenses in Japan, and I might buy more camera gear in Japan. Don't judge me, world. These are Warby Parker. These are let's get teal. These are actually prescription sunglasses, because my regular glasses are on my face, but these are, I put them here for the purpose of testing the packing. These are actually an old pair of glasses because my sunglasses were in my car in my parking garage and I didn't have to go down to get them. Passport, clearly. Fujifilm X-T5, my brand new camera I bought in the summer for this trip. Buying prescription glasses in Japan. Honestly, I had to get like special high-end German Swiss lenses at the my eyesight's like -8. It's really bad. And so I have to get like the super, super high index reflective lenses. Otherwise, like it hurts my nose. I don't even care about the coatings. But it's not something I want to think about. To me, that's like a stressful thing to do on a vacation. I do like the idea of going into other countries to getting cheaper medical care. That is interesting to me, but not something I want to do because of the language problem. And then for luggage, I have my trusty day bag up here, one day bag. And then I have my actual backpack. So that's my packing list for Japan in 3 weeks. Now, what it all looks like once it's packed up. Let me get those progress pics. So let's close this up. Turn that, come on OBS, there we go. And then we're gonna insert a photo and insert, come on OBS. And then one more, insert a photo. I should have this in the beginning. This is the I forgot to prep moment of the stream. Ha 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 ha. Oh, well, okay, yeah. So then once I pack up all of the clothing, it goes to this. So all that clothing goes into these three, oh, look, that's kind of fun. These three little packing cubes. It's my first time trying packing cubes out. They seem fine. And then all of this, once packed down, goes into these two bags. So we go from all of that to 2 bags, where this came in at, what did I say? It was like 23 pounds, and this was 4.5 pounds. Granted, not all my toiletries filled up, so it's probably going to be more like 25 pounds in the end. And this is a carry-on overhead bag. This is my personal item. Both of these are free bags I acquired. But this guy, so part of my Japan planning was like, do I need to buy new luggage? Cause I love this one for carrying around my camera gear for like around Seattle, right? But the bag itself is like kind of heavy and it's not quite the right shape that I want. But looking into new bags, they all look expensive for what I wanted to get. So I'm like, it's probably fine. This bag has a bunch of things that annoy me, but it works. And so I'm like, I want to buy a new bag. And I'm like, it's like $400. I'm like, I could do other things with $400 and I could just make do with this bag. This upper, like there's like a little upper pouch area up here I have empty when I leave. And it's kind of like an overflow for like dirty laundry or like cause you leave for a trip, you pack everything nicely and it's going great. Then you're like a little bit into your trip and like your packing discipline starts to crumble and things start taking up more space. You stop caring about folding everything nicely, or you have to do laundry, there's dirty laundry. So it's kind of like an overflow space. Or if I need to stuff full of things to take home. I don't buy many souvenirs. So we'll see how that all goes. I think last trip I told myself, I was like, I'm going to get a second suitcase. I'm going to fill it with anime figurines and I'm going to take them home and it's going to be so cool. But I was just starting my anime figurine journey, so I didn't know what was actually worth buying. This time though, probably be the same. I'll probably still have the same concerns to not buy too many anime figurines. But make it from Don Quixote for sure. Not enough probably to like get a second bag and check it, because that's like a big hassle. But we'll see. We will see. That's my 2 bags, 3 weeks. I plan to do laundry 4 times, I think, 5 times. And I have it on my schedule like blocked out of like day 4, laundry day, day 9, laundry day. Make sure all my hotels either have in-unit laundry or coin-operated laundry on site. And then I have what my friend called a very disturbing waterfall chart of where I'm going to be and where I'm staying, what I'm doing, which I don't necessarily want to share because it's like, here's exactly where I'm going to be and what I'm going to be doing. But it's organized like, I can just draw it out. The chart is like, it's an Excel spreadsheet and it has like, ooh, new layer, please. Like has the dates on the top, like 1, 2, like the day number of the trip. or like, you know, December. Oh, it's like 11, 16, 11, 17, 11, 18. Has the dates and the trip number, and then has like a line where I'm staying. Like it's like kind of a waterfall, and it's like all color coded. It's like I'm staying orange here, and then I'm back in Tokyo for orange over here, and then I'm like over here I'm at this location, and then over here I'm over like at this location, and then under each one has like text about like what I'm doing each day. The important notes, and at the top here I have like tickets. So any sort of ticketed event has like a little time called out at the very top. I'm not sure how I'm going to actually use this during the trip, but it's very helpful for planning. And a list of all the things I cut. I was pretty pleased with it. To my friend, it was horrifying though. He's like, my brain does not work this way. I'm like, it's a waterfall. I made a waterfall Gantt chart of my trip. Doesn't everybody want a waterfall Gantt chart of your trip? I did. But it's three weeks away. I'm in the middle of a little bit of, I'm excited for my trip, but I also am like, I know I'm going to miss my daily life and like my home and my bed and like streaming and meeting up with friends and playing video games and all these different things. But I'm like, that's part of travel, is missing and coming back. It's not, I don't do Gantt charts or like this sort of planning for work, so it's fine. But I could see that drama coming through. It's like, I made a Jira system for my work. All boxes where I'm staying, like hotel, like and I have the hotel name at the top of each listing for the days. Then I have like a list of restaurants, budgets, things I need to buy. I don't know. I've been planning this trip for like about a year now. Not in a like, this is my big trip. This is my once in a lifetime trip, but more just like, yeah, start planning a year out, do a little bit every now and then for like a year. And it's like, it's a pretty easy process. Also, the main thing is not a lot. Some of my things are paid already. So like plane tickets are paid. A lot of my venue tickets are paid. The hotels are not paid for the most part, unfortunately. But the more I can pay ahead of time, it makes it so when I actually go and travel, it feels like it's not that expensive, because I forgot that I paid for things like 6 months ago. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing this free photo workshop. This is great. Or I'm doing an anime voice acting workshop to see how it goes. Right, and it's like, show up. Everything goes on my credit card. I don't have to think about it. And then I come back and be like, how much should I pay? It's never bad. When I travel by myself, I don't, generally speaking, go to fancy dinner places or fancy restaurants in general, and nor do I like get cocktails or like traveling with my friends. It's way different. It's like fancy restaurants, expensive cocktails, doing all these things and activities. By myself, I'm just like, I'm going to 7-Eleven. I'm going to get some canned beer, some, what is it? It's like the Japanese Four Loko, strong something. What's it called? Strong Zero, that's it. Have some Strong Zero and go back to my hotel to eat my food, because like I don't care that much about food, but I do need to make sure I eat, and that's a problem. One of the things I'm going to is like, there was an old like Robot Time adventure, or like in Shinjuku, like a gaudy robot show. Robot Time, it got shut down, it got reborn. It's called Samurai Time Restaurant. I think it's like a burlesque light show with a lot of neon, a lot going on. But you get either, I got tickets for it, but part of the tickets is you have to pick do you want a meal option or not? And all the reviews are like, do not get the food here. The food is just like an overpriced bento box. Just get the 2-drink option, get 2 Strong Zeros, and just at 4 p.m. slam those Strong Zeros and enjoy that show. So I'm like, well, my plan is set. That's how I'm going to be spending one day in Tokyo. Me, a weird laser light show, and some strong zeros. I think that's like a 2-day. Oh, I'm also doing team labs at Sam. I'm going from team labs to that. I'm like, I'm gonna be overstimulated. It's gonna be great. But it's the end of the trip. You put that like the last couple days, you're kind of like, you're done looking at shrines. You're done looking at cultural things. You're like, if I have to see one more goddamn piece of architecture, I'll be fine. You're like, let's go to these wacky Japanese experiences. I'm actually going to team labs twice now. Committing to it. I'm trying to think, I'm like, oh man, can I do like what are the logistics required to actually stream, doing a chatting stream while in Japan? I might look into it, because I mean, I'll have my phone, I'll have a laptop. It might just depend on, whatchamacallit, the internet connection in my hotel. Show photos, do photo editing. I'm looking forward to a lot. I'm definitely looking forward to not being at my job. Taking 3 weeks off work sounds great, because it's like, I planned it so it's going to overlap Thanksgiving, and then when I get back, it's going to be like, and think, oh, it's December, we can't do anything because of the holidays, and then get that week off for Christmas, and then January I'll quit my job at some point, unless I want to save up money to buy wallpaper, and then it'll be wonderful. Just great. My long-term plan. I just have to get through 1 more month, 3 more weeks, and then I can become a professional slacker / VTuber / shut and neat. Go back to this drawing so it looks like, so I can lure people in. Oh, I will take pictures. One of the things I'm going to Japan specifically to take a bunch of pictures. So I'm bringing my camera gear, bought a new camera. I'm going to hit the fall color, I hope. Because I definitely know, like, and I'll show pictures here once there will be a Japan trip photo slideshow stream when I get back, for certain. For certain, I guarantee everybody that. It's one of my favorite things to do. But I love taking photos when I'm traveling by myself. I kind of hate taking photos when I'm traveling with other people. It's a different vibe, because like to take a photo, you need to like stop and like spend time framing it and working on the photo. And I get this pressure of making everyone hold up, even though that's not true. Doing night photos. My second day, I'm doing a photo workshop, like a 2-hour photo workshop with a professional photographer called Cyberpunk Japan, about taking night photos in Tokyo, that I'm super excited about. Because like, I love night photography. I love night photography in Japan. One, because night photography in Japan feels way safer than night photography in the United States. And 2, like, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. I'm doing at the start of my trip to carry me through. I'm doing several places that are doing night illuminations of the fall foliage, which I'll spend a lot of time bundled up. Probably having to get those like you can get like a 10-pack of like those chemical hand warmers at 7-Eleven for like $10 or $5 or something, 500 yen, and you just like slap those all over your body. And I'll be out there with my camera, cold hands, trying to like hold the camera steady to get long exposures. This will be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. Pound that strong zero and take some night photos. It's my goal. That's in 3 weeks. That's coming up a lot faster than I expected. But I'm excited for it. I go through phases of being excited for it and being anxious, but I think that the only anxious part right now is the flight to Japan. Because yesterday, I'm not flying Alaska, but yesterday at the Seattle Tacoma Airport, Alaska Airlines had a system-wide grounding and shut down. And then we have the whole air traffic controllers aren't getting paid right now. Ha ha ha. And I'm like, please resolve that before my flight. It's Air Japan. It might be fine. It should be fine. Japan Airways. It'll be great. Not worth worrying about. Can't do anything about it now. Yeah, when I get back from the trip, I'll definitely share, like, here's my spreadsheet, here's how I planned it, here's all the organization. I just know other VTubers, when they stream travel plans, they never share them ahead of time, because that deep fear of doxing themselves while being like, I'm going to be here at this location. I'm not that popular yet. let's be, I'm A, not that popular, and B, I am probably the wrong gender and 20 years older than the demographic that has to actually like very, very, very seriously worry about that sort of thing. Nobody's out here stalking a late 30s man. Yet. Please don't. Please don't. I don't have to worry about things. No, yeah, I'm not, nor do I have like an iPad with Iron Mouse on it that I'm walking through trying to buy cinnamon rolls. Hey, maybe when I break up one day, maybe I'll make it big. I'll get that be that 0.0001% who becomes make it popular. At that point, I'll probably just be like, you give up some anonymity. I must become trash taste. I can start getting anime hot takes on stream. I just started watching Demon Slayer for the first time. A lot of smelling, a lot of sniffing in Demon Slayer. Didn't realize I was signing up for a smell-based anime. Where'd my OBS go? I tabbed away. There it is. It's one of those things where I'm like watching a show 5 years after it debuted. I'm like, hey, this show might be kind of popular. But definitely wasn't binge watching it before the stream, and I definitely won't be binge watching it after the stream. But I'm in the middle of the Demon Slayer entertainment arc, and I'm mostly interested, I'm not fascinated. It's strange having an anime set in the Taisho period. Normally it's either full modern or full like historical. Rarely do you get that like just turn of the century. Honestly, in both anime, Western and Japanese fantasy works, it's kind of like one of my favorite fantasy genres is flintlock fantasy. So you're like Napoleonic era fantasy, or you're essentially mixing early gunpowder tech with magic. Oh, eat that up. Love it a lot. So excited to get Tanya and the Saga of Evil getting a new season. Oh, just gobble that anime down. It's so good. Mixing modern tech, like mid-century World War I, II, Napoleonic era tech with magic in a way that makes sense. Love it. Absolute love it. But yeah, but when it's like, I got a magic gun that shoots magic, you're like, But when it's more like, I use magic to block bullets, you're like, yeah, okay, we're on board. I guess magic tech in Final Fantasy has been around for a long time as a thing. But a lot of it sometimes, did my playlist just turn over? Is that why? Nope, it didn't. A lot of it's like, how would modern technology evolve alongside magic systems? And then how can that be used to actually tell an interesting story? I think, what was it? Bakuno did a good job of this, where it's kind of historical anime, but with the magical elements put in. It's great. But we're gonna not get deep into that because I feel my voice going a little bit. Box, I'm dehydrated because I haven't had enough water today. But probably wrap up there. I expected this stream to go about an hour. It's been 2 hours and a bit. I think I started talking about packing for Japan and my Japan trip, and that sent me off. I should make, I don't know. I have a honey lavender tea. I have a ginger tea. I might do the ginger tea. Or more wine with a ginger tea. I should probably eat dinner. Then I should probably make a tea and or have some wine. And then binge watch anime or play video games. I think I'll probably be playing the finals tonight because my friend was going to be out for the evening because he was going to go see a show, but then his wife got sick, so he is staying home with a sick wife who's probably sleeping, and so he might be around playing video games. Always worth checking. The finals just released clown makeup. Here, let me show you. I'm going to show you because I'm entertained, and therefore I have to share with everybody. And I do stream finals, so I feel this is. Let's see if I can copy paste this in. So here's my. No. Yeah. You can't copy paste directly from a source and put it into VTube Studio. So here's my current outfit in the finals. I just bought this outfit, or I bought pieces of this yesterday. I'm essentially like, I'm not a whale, but I'm not sure how to crop it. So I got this porcelain doll vampire look going in the finals. Ooh, that does not rescale at all. But then what I need to buy, and I'll probably do that this evening. So this is how like I feel like I'm playing, is like, oh, I have this cool outfit and I look so great. And then they released instead. I'll be honest. I just need to buy this clown makeup and be like, this is how I play. Got my clown makeup on. I have the in-game currency. I just need to buy that clown outfit and mix it in and be honest and be true to my performance in the finals. Absolute clown. Yes, this other thing I need to wrap up is I have a double feature planned tomorrow, and I actually got invited to a third thing tomorrow evening, but I'm like, I don't have time to fit it in. Like, I would love to play Betrayal on the House on the Hill in a pub. However, I am double booked. I have a show to go to, and then I'm meeting some other friends afterwards. And then before it, I need to practice makeup. I was supposed to practice makeup today. I didn't. Maybe I'll do that after this. I don't have to do it tomorrow. I have a week to Halloween. I got to get this makeup look done. And then I remember to take the makeup off before going to a show, or leave it on. Probably doesn't matter. Maybe I'll leave it on. We'll see how I'm feeling. So let's wrap this up. Thank you all for joining me this evening on today's stream. Thanks for Fel, Cyberfox Nexus, and Mr. Viviana for chatting. And I think there's somebody else. Upright Cat at the very start there. And One Up Gaming 1 Up for the raid with one viewer at the start. Like, subscribe, follow me on Blue Sky, Sanch.net for my super cool website, handmade in HTML, bespoke. If you don't want to look at Blue Sky, it has my schedule on there. Follow, like, subscribe across channels, clip, share with your friends, monetize, subscribe to my newsletter, buy now, pay later. What are the call to action verbs people say? Like, subscribe, follow, gift sub, set up auto renewal. Twitch has bits or something for some sort of currency. I'm not sure how that works. One day I'll figure it out. Or not. I greatly enjoy streaming and not actually monetizing, because you don't have to care about any of that. You just have fun and see how it goes. So, as I started with, I'll end with a pouty message. Tell your friends you love them. Tell them you're grateful for having them in your lives. Probably can't ever say that enough. Just make sure Discord doesn't cut off the message and you come across a person who's trying to ruin a relationship with a female friend, and all they see is from Spanish VTuber, I just want to say I love you, and that's all they see in the preview, and they never talk to you again, and you have a crash out, and it's terrible. Don't do that. That's my pro tip for telling your friends you love them. Make sure Discord doesn't cut the message and make it look real weird. So I hope everyone has a great Friday evening. It is only 6 p.m. on my West Coast. Still 4, 5, 6 hours left of the evening. Have a great weekend, and I will see everyone next time I stream, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time with Ender Magnolia. And with that, adieu, good night, bye-bye everybody.